now rising to at least 2,900 dead.
6.8 magnitude
More than
earthquake
2,900 lives lost. Epicenter in the high Atlas Mountains.
villages in the Atlas Mountains.
After getting a glimpse of this country in 2023, I knew I had to come back one day. Although I thought I would be visiting the surf. Anyways, it's good to be back in Morocco. And not just to explore the country, but with a much bigger task this time. My name is Jason, a filmmaker who's been traveling around the world trying to get a new perspective on life. While exploring this blue floating ball, I've met countless incredible people and I've heard so many beautiful stories. But some of these stories just deserve to be told out loud. This series is about the stories that matter. Tales of non-profits from around the globe to show that so many people are trying to maintain the beauty of our world. Because at the end of the day, it's our beautiful world.
Good morning. It's time to leave the city today. We're heading off to the Atlas region. I got my very good friend Jay with me. He's going to help me with the shoot this week. And I'm very excited. Let's get it.
And just like that, we're off on a new adventure. A 5-hour journey of bumpy and especially narrow roads led us to the remote village of Lamkayet. We're diving into the story of the High Atlas Foundation, an organization that runs 6 programs in all of Morocco, but one of them had the whole world watching.
On the 8th of September at night, in Marrakesh we felt something terrible, an earthquake. Because the High Atlas Foundation has been working in the El Haus province where the epicenter of the earthquake was, and with the transport network that we have, in addition to the ability to procure quickly and responsibly, we were able to send tons, now upwards of 800 tons of materials to where people needed it most: food, tents, clothing, hygienic materials, supplies. We have to prepare today for what may be tomorrow.
You see those colors over there? Like some tents, and did
Yeah,
you see 'em?
like the ridge like that?
Yeah.
And then, okay. The white
Yeah.
tents?
The white tents.
So
That's
there's people
where
sleeping in the tents?
exactly. That is
Still,
so
since
sad.
the earthquake, since last year?
Since last year, since September. Yeah.
Okay, and that's the village where the blankets are going to today?
Yep.
Okay.
That's exactly.
It's so remote.
very remote.
But at least there's roads leading to the village, yeah?
Yeah.
How many people live in the village?
23 families.
23 families. Okay.
Bonjour.
Hello. Hey. It's time to put the camera away. We just arrived in the first village and we're immediately providing new blankets and mattresses. So let's get to work.
We only just arrived in the mountains and we were immediately providing new supplies to the people that were affected by the earthquake. It was beautiful to see the gratitude and the relationships between the locals and the High Atlas Foundation team. While driving towards the next village, I tried to imagine what it would be like to be living here, far from the modern world. With that thought in my head, I could not believe my eyes when seeing some of the places that these people call home. Despite the fact that the conditions are rough, the villagers were very welcoming and happy to have us. While drinking traditional Moroccan tea, we learned more about their story and we took a little break from the heat. The days get extremely hot, but the nights get extremely cold.
Het is فاش يلا هضر بزمزال وتقطع الضو معاه. فاش خرجوا الناس شي كيغوت، كل واحد باش كاين شي واحد كاين اللي كيقلب على ولادو، كاين اللي كيقلب على امه، كاين اللي كيقلب على مرته، شي طاحت عليه الدار، شي كيجري، كل واحد وكيفاش. شي جاي من الدار من الهي، بحال ماما دابا جات هي من الهي كتقلب على والديها، والناس الاخرين كيسمعوا غير الغوات بوحدو.
Good morning. It's a very early morning and we're already on our way to one of the villages where Mohammed is going to show us around. We have an incredible view this morning, so we're ready to go.
So today we are building a toilet and a shower.
Okay.
It's one unit. It's something very important for the communities here. The very first days of the earthquake, when we arrived here, we distributed food, blankets, hygiene kits, and then we reassessed the needs, and we realized that people, the top priority they had, like shelters, of course, and they also needed clean drinking water.
Let's see if we can help.
Good. A lesson I've learned throughout my travels is that the less they have, the more they give. A simple smile can make someone's day, so why not smile all the time? To get the opportunity to help this community build up their lives again so that the next generation can safely stay in this place, well, that was an unforgettable experience. While looking over the mountains that these people call home, I tried to process everything that happened today, and I realized how lucky I am just to be here.
One of the reasons we decided to go for tree planting is we realized that the most important income for them is coming from walnuts, cherries, almond trees.
The local people here are farmers.
Yeah, they're small farmers, so they live on farming and they have the water, they have the skills to plant trees. They have been doing it forever, and now we have decided, of course, in coordination with the authorities, with the local communities, community leaders, to plant 1 million trees in these areas.
1 million trees?
Yes, that is the plan.
واش شويه تكون خصها غاتي الجو وردان غلي تما الفلاح بدات كله غلا غنعيش صافي غلا دان الا كان شي اللوز شي البوع شي كله البلح بالملوك كلشي غادي يتسقى هذه.
After talking to the local farmer, I realized that no matter what happens, these people will not leave their homes. They stand their ground, build up their lives again, and they keep going. Luckily, the High Atlas Foundation is helping wherever they can, and they are building water infrastructures to actually keep the agriculture alive. Something else that needs to stay alive is the positive mindset for the future. And therefore, we travel down to our last stop.
Now we are in Morocco. Here we are facilitating the psychosocial support program and workshops with women who were affected by the earthquake. And women, they start crying, sometimes because of the earthquake, sometimes because of losing their houses, their babies, their family. So in the first 2 days, there are tears, there are like bad moments with women or sad moments. But day after day or step by step, women, they become like independent, they become so aware of their emotions, and they start accept their like situation, and they learn how to deal with life.
And just like that, the circle is complete. From providing emergency supplies to building housing units and water systems, planting sustainable trees and helping victims deal with their traumas. Not only did I learn so much about the earthquake and the High Atlas Foundation itself, but after only a few days I was left with a number of new life lessons. To never give up no matter what happens, and to fight for the things you love. In each village, we were welcomed with open arms, and that mindset is something I'll take with me for the rest of my life. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next. Ciao.